Everybody wants to be happy. In order to become a happier person, we must identify which emotion makes us feel bad and learn how to transform it into a positive one. We at Brightside want you to know that these 15 toxic emotions can deprive you of being happy. It's time to overcome them and become truly happy. Anxiety usually comes from feeling insecure and threatened. This toxic feeling grows in your body and mind, making you feel discouraged and even depressed. Some other symptoms are fear, lack of concentration and confidence, and insomnia. This emotion creates a continuous state of discomfort, sadness, and regret. It can make you change the way you listen and speak, as well as influence your decision-making skills. Anguish can paralyze you, and, more importantly, it can affect the people around you and your entire future. Dissatisfaction becomes toxic when it's permanently in your life. An occasional feeling of dissatisfaction helps you become a better person day by day, but chronic dissatisfaction makes you constantly look for some standard of perfection, which doesn't really exist. This emotion transforms you into an emotionally manipulated person and makes you think less of yourself. It sends you false signals that you can't achieve anything, and soon you become codependent, you feel insecure, and you doubt your own abilities. In certain situations, a well-managed feeling of anger can actually help you overcome difficulties. Sometimes it does help you stay focused and alert, but anger becomes a real problem if it transforms into violence. Toxic envy doesn't make you a happier person. But more importantly, this feeling makes those around you suffer as well. You can't celebrate the success of others, which leads you down the path of bitterness and makes you unable to handle situations where others are happy and doing well. Fear that you failed to overcome once can hold you back in life. Only by discovering the origins of your fear will you be able to face them and overcome them. The obsession and fear of looking ridiculous are often related to the fear of being abandoned. Embarrassment paralyzes you and prevents you from fulfilling your goals and dreams. It's important to realize that whoever tries to embarrass you does it because of their own insecurity. This is one of the most dangerous emotions you can experience. Severe depression is an alteration of your mood and state of mind that affects all areas of your life. Sometimes you may even feel like you have no reason to live. This emotion makes you feel anger and resentment. Keep in mind that you can't live your whole life trying to please others. Realize that the greatest value is your dignity, and take control of your own life. When you don't know how to deal with loss or another big tragedy in your life, you may find yourself in the emotional hell of stagnation. It doesn't allow you to regain control of your life. Remember that you can't expect everybody around you to understand how you really feel. Such pain is very difficult to understand. But going through pain is sometimes necessary for the healing process. So don't suppress your emotions, share with your close ones. Crying can be good for your health, but just as with any other feeling, it can transform into a toxic emotion when it becomes automatic and the only response to every difficulty you face. You have to understand that tears never help you find a solution. It's important to distinguish between actual guilt, for example, when there's an intentional violation of the law, and toxic guilt, the feeling of guilt that comes from emotional causes. Denial can negatively affect your ability to face challenges. It produces deep pain and causes difficulties accepting yourself as you are. It only poisons you. Jealousy is connected with your fear of losing someone. And while it's okay to care about your loved one and sometimes feel a little jealous, the feeling becomes toxic when it involves threats, control, and prohibition. Everybody wants to be happy. In order to become a happier person, we must identify which emotion makes us feel bad and learn how to transform it into a positive one. We at Brightside